Imagine the piercing wail that could curdle milk echoing through a sleepy Oregon suburb, shattering the facade of manicured lawns and picket fences. That's exactly what tore from Margaret Hargrove's lungs that foggy morning. A scream so raw it made the neighborhood squirrels scatter like they'd seen the devil himself. I was in my workshop, tinkering with an old engine, minding my own damn business, when the sound hit me like a freight train. Turns out, the HOA tyrant had just met my pet project in the worst way possible. Let me set the scene. I'm Alex Turner, 48, a former software developer who ditched the Silicon Valley rat race for 30 acres of wooded bliss on Evergreen Ridge. It's the kind of place where folks wave hello but mind their boundaries, or at least, they used to. Then the Willow Creek Estates HOA slithered in, turning wild meadows into cookie-cutter mansions with rules thicker than a phone book. Margaret Hargrove, the plump, perpetually purse-lipped president, ruled with an iron clipboard, preaching community standards while fining folks for grass blades over 2 inches. She'd been sniffing around my property for months, spreading whispers that I was some shady recluse hoarding hazardous materials, all because my ridge blocked their dream of a Phase 2 spa overlooking the valley. I kept quiet, documenting every drone flyover and courtesy notice taped to my gate. Patience is my weapon. Let the fools dig their own graves. That Tuesday, I bolted to the shed after her shriek, finding the padlock chain snipped clean, classic Hargrove move. Always inspecting without asking. There she was, halfway down the basement stairs, her designer blouse tangled in spiderwebs, staring bug-eyed at Bruno. Oh, Bruno, my 650-pound Alaskan brown bear, rescued from a defunct circus 5 years back. He's got permits up the wazoo. A gentle giant who prefers belly rubs to brawls. But to an intruder? Pure terror. What in God's name is this abomination? She gasped, backing up as Bruno huffed like a faulty boiler, stretching to his full height. In her flail, she yanked the emergency hatch, clang, sealing herself in with him. Through the vents, her muffled pleas, "Open this. It's a killer. Help," I yelled back. "Margaret, hush. You're scaring him more than he's scaring you. Just sit tight. He's vegan on Tuesdays." But inside, I smirked, the queen of nitpicky bylaws trapped by her own nosiness? Poetic. She emerged 90 seconds later, disheveled and furious, jabbing a finger at me. "You lunatic. That's a public menace. I'll have animal control here by lunch. Your little zoo ends today." She stormed to her gleaming Lexus, slinging gravel as she sped off. True to form, the harassment escalated. Anonymous complaints about my unsightly solar panels, fake noise reports at midnight, even a petition claiming Bruno's odors violated air quality codes. "Mr. Turner," she'd email in her saccharine tone, "for the greater good, consider relocating your wildlife. We're building a family-friendly utopia here." Utopia? More like a gated prison where creativity goes to die. I nodded along at HOA meetings, playing the meek neighbor, while installing hidden cams everywhere. They wanted war. I'd give them a digital ambush. The storm hit like karma's hammer that Thursday night, winds howling, power flickering out. I grabbed my flashlight and headed to the shed, heart pounding. Door ajar. Enclosure gate swung wide. Bruno vanished. Worse, the stench of kerosene. And upstairs, a scrawny punk in a hoodie, lighter in hand. "Who hired you?" I growled, pinning him with the beam. "T the suit lady's husband. Said torch it. Let the bear rampage so they can defend the neighborhood." Lightning cracked, igniting the fumes. Boom, flames devouring the loft. We barely escaped as the roof caved. I chased Bruno through the downpour, spotting him near the estate's fence, a laser sight dancing on his flank. "No," I bellowed, diving in front. The shot whizzed wide, spooking him back to me. We hunkered in a ditch till dawn, Sirens blaring. Revenge brewed cold. With help from a savvy ex-attorney pal, I feigned defeat, announcing a land sale at the community forum. The Hargroves preened in the front row, Margaret in pearls, her husband Smug. It's for progress. Alex, she cooed as I approached the mic. Hand over the deed. Instead, I cued the projector, trail cam footage of the punk on speakerphone. Burn it clean. Bear or no bear, Margaret's voice crackled. Clear as day. Gasps rippled. Deep fake, she sputtered, face crumpling like wet paper. But the sheriff stepped in. We got the kid. Ma'am. He's spilling about your payoffs. She tripped, fleeing, landing in a humiliated sprawl. Charges flew. Arson. Endangerment. Fraud. Their empire crumbled. Investors fled. Mansions sat empty. I rebuilt stronger. Bruno back to napping in peace. But was Margaret the real villain? Or just a puppet of HOA absurdity? You tell me, in a world of endless rules. Who truly trespasses, the nosy enforcer or the quiet defender?